Whether you prefer grilling pork, beef, or chicken, this Independence Day weekend, protein continues to be in high demand, even with the higher retail prices at the store. But there are some major misconceptions on some of those labels on how animals were raised. And some of those labels don't make the meat nutritionally or environmentally superior at the store. A bustling business since 1959,
and in its prime, processed quite a few animals on a weekly basis.
Ralph's Packing Company is a staple in Perkins, Oklahoma, a family-owned business for 4 generations.
Ground meat is a long-standing staple.
Like many other small meat processors, Jake Nelson says Ralph's Packing Company is seeing a shift to more direct marketing of meat.
Those individuals that own livestock, raise livestock, have shifted the way they market those animals away from what we classically call the sale barn into more direct-to-the-consumer marketing.
Accelerated by the pandemic, the internet and social media have opened the door for more direct sales. But it's those same avenues that can also be a source of misinformation about meat.
Some of the biggest misconceptions of those finished on corn or grain-based diets are those environmental impacts that they could have.
Gretchen Mayfie is a meat scientist at Oklahoma State University. She says grass-finished and grain-finished beef have many similarities.
They've all grazed throughout the vast majority of their life, and they're only finished on corn for a short time, and nutritionally very minimal differences.
Mayfie says grass-finished beef is a niche market, only accounting for about 5%. And here at Ross Packing Company, you'll find only corn-finished, but that's mainly due to customer demand.
Tremendous difference in carcass characteristics, product attributes, aroma, palatability. It's a radical difference between the two. And there's not one better than the other.
And the taste is due to this, the marbling of the meat.
That fat, that marbling, contributes to flavor, it contributes to juiciness, and then somewhat to tenderness.
With no real nutritional difference, this meat scientist says the science also proves that grass-finished isn't more environmentally friendly.
Sometimes even the grass finished, because it takes longer to reach that market weight or to provide the same amount pounds of beef, it can have a higher impact environmentally than those finished in a feed yard.
Some of the misconceptions stem from places like this. ButcherBox, which is a subscription meat service offering only grass-finished meat. ButcherBox claims that grass-fed beef has arisen as a healthier, leaner, and more humane alternative to the standard beef that you can find at the grocery store. But experts say that's simply not true, and even the term grass-fed can be misleading.
That is probably better described as grass-fed and finished, because we finish these animals to an end point. Their purpose in life is to be a food source for us, and so we need to be careful in the terminology we use so that we don't confuse consumers.
Whether you opt for meat that's finished on grass or finished on corn, these meat experts are serving up the facts so beef is what's for dinner for years to come. Debunking some of those meat myths. Well, I'm Tyne Morgan. For all of us at U.S. Farm Report, thank you so much for watching. Be safe this weekend as you head into Independence Day, and we hope to see you here next weekend as we work to build on our tradition.
U.S. Farm Report is produced and distributed by Farm Journal Broadcast.